Hi everyone, welcome. Today we'll discuss about the most important topic, that is internet. It became a part and parcel of daily life, where for every reason, for everything we use internet for searching the topics or to know some information we use net. Let us see few important things about the internet. Now we'll see what is meant by internet. How can you define the internet, the term internet? Internet is a massive network of networks. It connects millions of people globally around the world for communication. For communication with each and every device, these computers should follow a set of rules and regulations. We call such rules and regulations as protocols. Now let us see what is meant by World Wide Web. We'll be listening these words like called web and internet simultaneously. This World Wide Web, simply we call it as a web, is a way of accessing information over the internet. It acts as a information sharing tool. This web uses HTTP protocol to transmit data. We discussed in the previous slide that is protocol is nothing but the set of instructions so that the computer should follow to exchange some data. The protocol, the most important protocol that web uses is hypertext transfer protocol. And to see the contents of your web page, to browse the internet, we require one application software that is called, we call that as a web browsers. Some examples of web browsers are Internet Explorer, Firefox, Google Chrome. These are the popular web browsers that we use to browse the internet. We can see web documents, web pages with the help of these web browsers. Web document also contain graphics, sound, text and videos. Along with the text that we browse, this also contains various types of data in the form of graphics, sounds, etc. The web is just one of the way that information can be distributed over the internet. We use these terms simultaneously. They are not synonyms of each other, but they are different. Okay. Who is the owner of internet? We may be thinking that who may be the owner of the internet, but the concept says no one, not a single person nor a single organization owns the internet. So internet is more of a concept than an actual tangible entity, and it relies on the physical infrastructure that connects the network to other networks. Owning pieces of infrastructure. Suppose, for example, I have a organization where I have a small network. I will be the owner of that network in that organization. Like that, internet means network of networks. So each small piece of network is owned by a person or a single organization. There are some organizations who make standards or who will be standardizing the IP addresses and domain names. For examples of such organizations are National Science Foundation. These are the examples of the organizations which control the internet by assigning IP addresses and domain names like that. Now we'll see the concept called the web browser. A web browser is a software application. This application software is used to see the contents of your web. Your web document or a web page may contain text or a video or a sound files like that. To view all the contents of your web page, we require a software application called a web browser. This web browser acts as a client-server model. The browser is a client running on the computer and it contacts the web server and requests the information. So this browser software which is installed in your computer acts as a client server model. And the web server is a computer which serves the data requested by the web browser. Earlier, the web browsers were of text based. Nowadays, we are getting the web browsers, graphical user web browser also. That is the reason why most of the users are using internet. They can transfer not only text files but also graphics files, audio files, video files, because of the advent of these graphical browsers. Following are the some browsers which are available today. So these are the list of browsers and their vendors, means the organizations which developed these browsers. We know very popular browser is the Internet Explorer. It is from Microsoft. Google Chrome, this is from the Google. Mozilla Firefox from Mozilla. These are the different examples of browsers that we use nowadays. Next concept is now we'll see what is meant by topology. We are using the word called network, and the group of networks is called internet. Network means arrangement of computers or any communicating devices to exchange their information or some files. So the layout of arrangement of computers in a network is called a topology. There are different types of topologies. First is the bus topology. All devices are connected to a central cable called a bus, or we call it as a backbone. See this example image here. This is called the center cable, and for this cable the devices are connected to each other. Bus networks are relatively inexpensive and easy to install for small networks. When one computer wants to send data to the other computer, this computer sends to this network to the other computer. This is very inexpensive and it will be suited for the small networks. Next topology is a ring topology. The arrangement of devices are in the form of a ring. That means these computers, if you see here, the computers are attached with each other just like a form of a ring. Each device is connected directly to the two other devices to each other. This ring is very easy to install and is more better than the bus topology. Next topology is the star topology. If you see the image, here is a centralized hub. For this hub, the devices are connected to each other. So when one computer wants to send data to the other computer, first it has to send data to the hub, and that hub it will route the data to the other computer. This is how the star network is established. But the bottleneck over here is the installation of the device called hub. If this device fails, the whole network is down. Next topology is the mesh topology. In this topology, the host computers are connected to each other by the direct link. Point-to-point communication takes place here. The drawback of this is you require many links to establish this network. As the number of devices increases, the number of cables also increases. But this is if the number of computers are little or small number of computers, then this topology is very suitable, and it gives as it has point-to-point connection, directly the computers can communicate with each other. It reduces the traffic over the internet also. Thank you.